Hey guys, Smasher here. Welcome back to yet another video on the channel. Man, it feels really good saying that after not uploading for 9 months. So if you guys didn't know, recently a brand new game came out called Mouse PI for Hire, and me personally, I really enjoyed playing this game. I beat it a couple of days ago, and I would personally give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think the game was really fun and super enjoyable to play. Now, reviews for this game have actually been very positive. It's currently sitting at an 81 on Metacritic, and on Steam it has overwhelmingly positive reviews. However, there is one outlet that gave this game a very controversial review, and of course, it's IGN. Now, IGN posted the review for Mouse PI for Hire about a week ago, and I kid you not, they gave the game a 6 out of 10.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Now, the score isn't actually the problem that I have with the review. It's the reasons on why the reviewer gave the game a 6 out of 10, which are some of the dumbest reasons that I have ever heard in my entire life. So, without further ado, let's roll the footage.
The world is full of mice, so everything is about cheese. Everything. A bad guy? He's a cheese-legger.
These cheese-leggers in on the shrew racket.
Run into a lady mouse with a sultry voice? It'll be described as
Gorgonzola picante slapped on a mozzarella platter.
someone need to assure you they're telling the truth.
Swear on my mama's cottage curds.
This is charming initially, then it never stops. Everything is a reference to the fact that everyone is a mouse and mice like cheese, and when it's not, instead it'll be a reference to an old cartoon, or the fact that this is a video game.
You serious?
Yes, you heard that correctly. He actually complained that there were too many cheese references in a cartoon video game with mice in it. That would pretty much be the equivalent of me saying that there's too much water in Subnautica, and that my complaint would be, oh, well, you have to go dive in the water every 10 seconds in order to progress the video game. And to that I say, it's a very stupid complaint. Now, obviously, referencing cheese too much really isn't going to progress the story in this game, but you literally admitted that this is a video game and that it's not meant to be taken seriously. And the fact that you're complaining about something as minuscule as this is really dumb because it's not that big of a deal. You're literally acting like that the world is gonna end because a cartoon video game with mice in it references cheese too much. Like, dude, grow up.
Enemies mostly come out of doors marked with a skull that you can't enter, robbing these areas of anything remotely resembling a sense of place. Levels also really like to pull the "we're gonna lock you in a room and throw baddies at you until they're dead or you are" shtick a little too much for my taste.
What? What the fuck?
There is actually no way that you are complaining about boomer shooter gameplay when that's literally the entire point of a boomer shooter. You go into the room, you kill all the enemies, and then progress through the story, then you go into another room and kill all the enemies, and so on and so on. This is also a really good time to mention that he actually likes boomer shooters and references Doom and Quake, some of the greatest boomer shooters of all time. Don't believe me? Here's the clip.
This is the latest in a wave of boomer shooters inspired by old school FPSs like Doom or Quake, and it's a decent one at that.
It is still baffling that you are actually complaining about boomer shooter gameplay. It just makes my head hurt. It makes me want to do some unspeakable and some very questionable things. I genuinely want to know what you were smoking when you were writing this review because it is absolutely ridiculous.
Even here, though, I have issues. Weapons can feel weak, especially the shotgun. It's got the audio kick of a pop gun, and there's a strange disconnect to seeing something that sounds like a kid's toy blow off some poor mouse's head as you paint the white of the world with black ichor that spews from his neck.
Now, I kind of wanted to throw this clip in there because this complaint just is really niche and very awkward and weird because why are you complaining about how a weapon works? Like, is it really that important to give a negative criticism on? It just doesn't make any sense at all. Now I want you guys to really brace yourselves for this next clip I'm about to show you, because this really takes the cake on why I think that this is genuinely one of the worst reviews that I have ever seen in my entire life.
Look, I hate to be that guy who brings up ludonarrative dissonance in a video game review in the year of our Lord 2026, and if you're rolling your eyes right now, I can't blame you, but it's an actual issue here. Jack Pepper is a PI who kills more people in a single mission than Philip Marlowe has in every book Raymond Chandler ever wrote combined. I don't care how corrupt the cops are. A private detective can't break into a police station and slaughter them en masse and then go about his day. In one particularly nonsensical scenario, Jack inadvertently burns down an opera house to save a guy running for mayor, and he ends up fighting an opera singer and shoots her. Is she dead? Did I just kill an actress for being angry I burned down her workplace? If I didn't, have I left her alive and unconscious inside a burning building?
Well, Billy Stone did get blown to Kingdom Come.
Mouse PI for Hire doesn't tell me, and it doesn't seem to care either way.
That had to be one of the worst things that I have ever heard this person say. I am genuinely losing brain cells because of what you just said. Are you seriously getting upset that the game isn't being taken seriously enough? It's literally a cartoon. It's not meant to be taken seriously. What the hell are you even talking about?
In the story as Mouse PI for Hire references, violence is an unfortunate but unavoidable part of the human experience that shatters the people it touches. Here, it's just entertainment, and that weakens the whole concept. But Will, you might say, this is a goofy Looney Tunes FPS. Why should I care about any of that? And the answer is because Mouse wants you to. It wants you to believe that this is important.
I am genuinely losing even more brain cells than I have already lost. You literally just admitted that it is a Looney Tunes FPS game that's not meant to be taken seriously, and the fact that you are just getting this pressed and this upset that it's not meant to be taken seriously just goes to show that you have no fun playing any video games whatsoever. I kind of want to go a little bit more deeper into this clip and analyze the part where he said that Mouse PI wants you to care, when in the entire game, that's not the case. When do they want you to care about anything that's happening in the game, when it is literally a 1930s rubber hose style game that doesn't want to be taken seriously? It's that simple of a concept.
Mouse PI for Hire nails the aesthetics of both the 1930s cartoons and the detective stories that inspired it. And it's also an amusing boomer shooter that largely feels good as you're playing it. But its haphazard marriage of noir storytelling tropes and shooter gameplay are often at odds with each other in uncomfortable ways that weaken both aspects, and the writing is so busy making references to other things that it's actually painful to sit through at times. This FPS is solid enough if you just want to blast some cartoon mice and not think about it too hard, but once you do, all you'll see are the seams where disparate ideas have been fused together, and no trench coat can hide the stink of that moldy cheese.
So in his verdict, he says that it's really good in terms of like the animation, and he actually likes the boomer shooter gameplay, which is pretty contradictory because literally a couple of clips ago, you were literally complaining about boomer shooter gameplay, but I digress. So as you can clearly see, this review was just an absolutely colossal mess because, like I said initially at the beginning of the video, I don't really mind the score. It's just the points that he made on why the game is a 6 out of 10 is just absolute blasphemy to me. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button down below, and if you are add on new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!